and Leah Hernandez. And starting tonight for the Lady Bulldogs, Carmen Harvey, Elena Harvey, Kenna Morrison, Kimber Beltran, Madison Martinez, and Hattie Harrison.
Now the girls in the orange just did a backward roll with Hattie Harrison in the middle. Not sure what that was one of their deals there to start the game. They have a different one every time, seems like, and that one they did a little backward roll. Now we're going to have a switch in as Kimber comes in for Elena Harvey. I'm sorry, Coda. I don't know why I have to. I know them and I know their names, and I say it every time. So, Coda.
I'm not saying it this time. Last time I said, and they have different colored jerseys.
And they have
but I'm not going to say that this
time.
They
didn't say it this time. And Coda wears his black jersey tonight.
You almost said Kimber, didn't you?
I know.
All right, going back to serve to start this match tonight is number 1, Layla Hernandez. I'm going to call her by her first name because there's another Hernandez on the Wildcats. That serve will be taken by Carmen, saved out of bounds from Hattie, taken over by Kimber. Number 17, Hernandez will get it to Grebon. Dug on back row by Coda. Kimber quick set in the middle to Hattie, blocked at the net, but out of bounds. Point Bulldogs.
Nice set there, quick set in the middle. We like to see that. We've talked about it all year long. Regardless who's in the middle, we've got some big swingers there, and Hattie gets that one to go off of the block and out of bounds.
Coda will go back to serve for the Bulldogs. She'll get back there by the cheerleaders. Takes a long run with a good jump serve, and that will go out.
Tipped.
I did call a tip.
It did call a tip, and so went off of the girl in the back, and they don't know that yet.
No, that's off the libero, Rodriguez. That's an interesting number, 33 for volleyball.
Is it?
Usually don't go that high.
Oh.
19 is usually the highest, so that's interesting. Any nuance, right? Bulldogs lead 2-0. Coda serve, this time taken by Rodriguez. Chased down by Nat and gotten over by Hernandez, hit the net. Point Wildcats.
Yeah, free ball, but it hit the net, so where she was set up to pop that up in the air for the pass, it went long.
It messed
and
up.
it went backwards.
Messed her up, didn't it?
It did.
As Coach Lou can't handle the ball and throws it over at the scorer's table. Bulldogs 2, Wildcats 1. Knapp will serve. Taken by Coda. Nice pass to Kimber. Back set to Elena. Oh, no, that's Morrison. Sorry. There's a point for the Wildcats.
In the net on the Bulldogs. So, yep, point for the Wildcats. I got confused because I think our girls thought it was on them.
Yes. Knapp will serve. Tied up 2-2. Coda pass to Kimber. Kimber this time cross court to Elena. Blocked at the net, but Bulldog point.
Coming into the ball game, Destiny Johnson. Carmen Harvey will get a break as Coda Beltran chases that down. It throws it back to Morrison, who will serve, leading 3-2 for the Bulldogs.
That serve will be taken by Rodriguez, and there's an ace.
There's a beautiful ace. We like to see those. And there's our first.
Morrison back to serve again. Bulldogs now leading 4-2. Good serve by Morrison, taken by Knapp. Nice save by Hernandez, gotten over the net. Coda to Kimber, quick set, Elena. There's a kill.
Nice kill. And that's the first kill. No, that's our second kill. Both of,
Bulldogs lead 5-2. Rodriguez pass set by Layla. Big swing by Castro, dug on the back row by the Bulldogs. Kimber sets Johnson, cross-court shot dug by Knapp. Hits the scoreboard. Rodriguez gets it over. Coda to Kimber, cross-court set to Johnson again. Blocked at the net. They're going to call net on the Wildcats.
Oh, she got into the net. Number 17 went up for a good block as Kaylin Owen. I'm sorry, that's the Bulldogs. Number 17 is Leah Hernandez.
Bulldogs lead 6-2. Morrison serves again, drops it in the middle. Rodriguez pass to Layla, and they're going to call
double hit.
Point Bulldogs.
And we've talked about that too. We haven't seen it much in the preseason, but here going into the second season, probably see more of it.
Morrison serve taken by Castro. That'll be a free ball for Artesia. Layla gets it over. Coda to Kimber, cross to Johnson. Cross-court shot, dug by Knapp, and out of bounds. Point Bulldogs.
Good effort there by Lovington, but just couldn't catch up to it as it went away from the court on the first dig.
So Morrison go back to serve again. Bulldogs lead 8-2, and that serve will be under the net. Point Wildcats.
You don't see that much from the Bulldogs. That was just a miss hit there.
So number 33 will go back to serve. The libero, Rodriguez. She's a sophomore. 8-3 is the score. Lady Bulldogs leading. Coda will pass to Kimber. Kimber crooks it in the middle to Elena, and there's a swing, and it's out.
And I missed who came in. I was looking down trying to reply to somebody on a text. Did you catch who came in for Lovington?
I didn't.
You didn't either? Okay, I'll try to keep up with those. Sorry about that.
Might have been Aragon, number 16.
16. Okay.
8-4, Bulldogs lead. Rodriguez serve, taken by Morrison. Kimber will chase that down. Go back to Coda behind the 10-foot line. That swing is out.
So Lovington creeping back in here. Bulldogs had built a pretty good lead. Now down to 3, and Lovington serving 5, serving 8.
Rodriguez is serve, taken by Morrison. Nice pass to Kimber. Cross court set to Johnson. Big swing. Nice dig by Rodriguez. Hits the ceiling, but they keep it in play. Free ball for Artesia. Coda to Kimber. Again sets Johnson, and this time she kills it.
Yeah, she put that about a foot inside the back line, just with a straight shot right in the middle. Lovington made a good effort, but couldn't get to it. Checking in for the Bulldogs, Madison Martinez is number 17. Kaylin Owens, and she'll go back to serve, the defensive specialist. Junior, where's number 17?
Jump serve by Owens, taken by Rodriguez. Leah goes to Yuri. She gets it over. Free ball Artesia. Kimber quick set in the middle. Elena off the block. Dug on the back row by Layla. And that'll be played at the net, just over for the Wildcats. Coda to Kimber. Quick set in the middle again. Tip shot dug by Leah. Nice shot by the Wildcats, but dug by Artesia. Coda to Kimber. Dug on the back row by Layla. Free ball for Artesia. As Morrison will go back to Kimber. Kimber cross court to Johnson. Cross court shot is out.
Pretty good volley there by both teams, and the shot by Destiny was just a little long. She went cross court into the far corner, but about a foot out.
Leah Hernandez back to serve, senior for the Wildcats. Bulldogs lead 9-6. Owens lets that go, and it's out.
Good decision there. She almost went to it, and then she just pulled right back because she could see it was going to fall out as Hattie Harrison checks back into the ball game. Coda will get a break. And
Elena Harvey serving. Knapp goes to Layla. Quick set on the right side to Castro, but she hits it into the net.
The Bulldogs extending their lead once again, back out to a 5-point lead here in set number 1.
11-6, Bulldog lead. Rodriguez and Leah Hernandez run into each other, so it's an ace.
I'm not sure who got that. One of them hit it, and I think they both thought they had hit it, so they couldn't go get the second. Both of them. And there may have been. That's right. Not a double hit, right?
I don't think so. Yeah. But you're right. I think they were confused as to who could get it. Elena serves again. Rodriguez pass to Layla. Tip shot by Aragon. Bulldogs quickly set it up. Johnson with the big swing. Dug by Rodriguez. Tipped over by Layla. Kimber will set Harrison in the middle, and there's a kill for Harrison.
She's got a big grin on her face because I think she halfway missed that one. It kind of went off sideways, but it had a nice spin, and it dove right in, so good kill.
Counts as a kill, right?
Her first. I thought it was her second.
Bulldogs 13, Lovington 6. They'll set up their offense, and a swing by Castro goes into the net, but they called the Bulldogs blocking, and there's a tip shot by Kimber.
Boy, Kimber has eyes in the back of her head. She put that right where there was no Lovington people.
She's like a point guard, right? That no-look pass for point guard. Yeah. She was jumping at the net, facing, that away from us, and then tipped right behind her with, like you said, where nobody was.
I mean, there was nobody near there. They were all gathering up on the other side looking for that either cross court or the middle set, and she is like a little tip shot, drops it right behind her head. Like you said, it looked like a Magic Johnson pass.
It did. Like that drive in the lane and throw it behind your head pass.
Yeah.
Bulldogs lead 14-6 here in the first set tonight, first game of district play.
I was looking. I know we travel on Thursday. Oh, you got it.
Yeah. We go to Goddard Thursday.
That's right, Goddard.
So we'll go to Goddard Thursday. We go to Goddard Friday for football.
Yep.
And then we go to Portales the next Tuesday, and we go to Lovington the next Thursday. So we've got a home game tonight, and then we've got 3 away games. And then we've got the last 2 home games in Goddard here and Portales here. Sorry, Portales.
The following week.
Yeah, so Goddard Thursday, Portales next Tuesday, Lovington next Thursday, all the way. And we'll cover that again. But
see if a coach gets a point here.
Elena's a serve. Pass by Rodriguez. Layla back set in the middle to Aragon, and that's
out. And so no point for the coach that time. Coach's point didn't work, so we're 0% right now.
That's right. 15-6, Bulldogs lead. Leah Hernandez goes. Sanchez, they set up Aragon, dug by the Bulldogs, set to Johnson. Nice dig by Rodriguez on that attempted kill. Here's a swing by Castro, blocked at the net by the Bulldogs. Kimber to Elena Harvey. Johnson with the swing down the line, goes off of Leah Hernandez, dug by Rodriguez. Free ball for Artesia. Harrison to Kimber, back to Harrison in the middle, and hit the net.
Again, she's off. She was just off a little bit on her jump in the pass, and so that's what happened. She swung at it on her way down and hit it in the net as Dakota checks back in, and Harvey will take Elena Harvey.
Castro will serve for the Wildcats, trailing the Bulldogs 7-15. Owens, Kimber, quick set in the middle of Johnson, and the nice dig by the Wildcats, number 17, Leah Hernandez, but they couldn't get it back over.
She did a great job of fighting that thing off and keeping it up in play. But like you said, they couldn't get it on over, and the Bulldogs now lead by 9.
Johnson with the serve. Nice pass by Castro. Layla Hernandez. Nice shot by Nat. Dug by the Bulldogs. They'll quickly set Morrison on the backside, and that's out.
Another good job on the backside there by the Lovington Wildcats, the libero, as she put her hand up there but pulled it down just in time. She'll take a break. Coming in for her is Greben, and on the other side, Johnson will get a break. Coming in for her is Carmen Harvey.
Aragon back to serve, trailing 16-8. Coda to Kimber, back set to Harrison, didn't work.
That back set pass is uncharacteristic, not the pass itself, but the way the pass came off there of Kimber was a little uncharacteristic.
16-9, Bulldog lead. Aragon again to serve, and that will be taken by Coda. Nice pass to Kimber, this time back set to Hattie. Her shot is dug on the back row. Leah Hernandez gets it to Grebon, who hits it into the net.
So it'll be point Bulldogs, and coming in for Lovington will be the libero, number 33, Rodriguez, and she'll take the place of Aragon. And for the Bulldogs, I'll wait.
I was waiting on you. Kimber with the serve. There's a swing, get over the net by Castro, dug by Coda. Kimber across court to Morrison, off the block, and a Bulldog point.
Big swing there by Morrison, and a nice kill for her. That's her first kill of the night. She also has an ace. So I'm not sure who came in for Madison Martinez came in for Kaylin Owens.
Kimber to serve again. Bulldogs 18, Wildcats 9. There's a pass over the net to the Bulldogs. Free ball. Harrison with a big swing. Blocked at the net. Dug by Harrison. Morrison gets it back up in the air. Coda hits it over. Nice dig by Castro. Leah sets Rodriguez, and she hits it out.
Tried to put some top spin on that and just get it over, and just hit it too hard, did Rodriguez.
So Bulldogs pulling out here up by 10, 19-9. First set tonight. District play. Kimber, good serve. Castro to Leah. Hit over by Greben. Coda to Kimber, cross court to Morrison. Big swing, dug by Rodriguez on the back row. And Greben will get it over. Coda with the dig. Coda back set to Martinez, and that shot is out.
Just a little long. Another back set there. That one was more normal for Kimber.
Layla Hernandez, the junior, back to serve for the Wildcats, trailing the Bulldogs 10-19. That serve will be taken by Coda. Perfect pass to Kimber. Back set to Harrison. She hit it in the net.
Harrison just struggling right now, trying to get that timing, it looks like to me. It looks like a timing thing.
It is, yeah. 19-11, Bulldogs lead. Layla again going to serve, and she hits it in the net.
So that's good. It's a point right back to us as Elena Harvey checks in for Hattie Harrison, and back to serve will be Coda Beltran.
Did he hit you too?
Yes, he did.
Kind of hurt. Coda with the serve. Drops it right over the net, and there's an ace for Coda. That's funny.
Well, I'm a fragile flyer. I don't know what's wrong with you. You're a tough guy.
No. Nope. Bulldogs 21, Wildcats 11. Coda with the serve. Drops it over this one. Oh, hit the net. Didn't get over.
She was really trying to just get that over, and it hit the top of the net. So what Robbie's talking about, one of the coaching staff here in Artesia came by and came and gave us a slap on the back. And he said, did he do that to you too? And I said, yes.
21-12, Bulldogs lead. Knapp serve taken by Morrison. Back set to Morrison from Kimber. Dug on the back row by Layla. Saved by Knapp. Layla Hernandez gets it over past to Kimber. Morrison quicks, hit, and point Bulldogs.
Destiny Johnson's going to check back in. Carmen Harvey will take a seat. Bulldogs just 3 away here. They lead by 10. 3 away from getting set number 1.
Morrison serve taken by Rodriguez. Layla just takes over on second hit where no Bulldog was.
Well, that was a good job there by Layla because, as you said, there was kind of a hole there. Just put it right in the spot. Checking back in for Lovington will be Hernandez. And taking a seat will be number 2, Carly Greben.
Rodriguez will serve. 22-13 Bulldog lead. Morrison to Kimber. Kimber cross to Johnson. Big swing cross-court shot dug by Knapp. They take it up and hit the scoreboard, but then they get it over. Martinez to Kimber. Back to Johnson. Big swing by her. Blocked at the net. Johnson tip shot dug by Castro. And Elena Harvey goes right on the net. Played by Lovington. Artesia hits it over. Looked like it hit the scoreboard, but it didn't. They're going to play it. Castro swing. Cross-court shot is out.
So point Bulldogs, and Lovington thought they got the point.
Yeah. Did you? I thought they hit the scoreboard. Did you?
I thought it did. Is that not? Do you have to stop if it hits the scoreboard?
If it crosses on the other side of the court.
Oh.
You do. Yeah. You can play it on your side if you hit it in the scoreboard. Anyway, Bulldogs 23, Wildcats 13. Layla sets up Aragon, and there's a point for the Bulldogs.
Owens had checked in for Martinez, and that was her serving. Now she's got set point here, does Kaylee Owens.
24-13. Jump served by Owens, taken by Rodriguez. Layla will set Castro. That deep corner shot dug by Morrison. Kimber, quick set in the middle. Swing by Elena, dug by Rodriguez. Layla will set up Leah. Dug on the back row by Coda. Chased down by Kimber. That'll go to Johnson. Johnson's shot is out.
That was a home run swing right there.
I knew that one was out.
Wasn't real that close. Just a bit outside.
Bulldogs 24, Wildcats 14.
Where's the...
Yeah, I know. Where the fans aren't
there
standing and clapping.
There they go.
You got them going. Owens to Kimber. Back set to Elena Harvey. Dug on the back row by Knapp. Rodriguez will go to Castro. Free ball for Artesia. Owens back to Kimber. Across to Johnson. Big swing by Johnson. Nice dig on the back row by Hernandez. Kimber back set to Elena Harvey. Tip shot dug by the Wildcats. Chased down by Layla. Free ball for Artesia. Morrison to Kimber. Back set to Elena Harvey. Cross-court shot dug by Rodriguez. Layla takes over second hit, but Elena's there. They hit it back over to Artesia. Kimber tips it over. Dug by Castro. They'll come back to Aragon. Blocked at the net, but dug by Johnson, but it comes to the scores table. Point Wildcats.
Great volley. The Wildcats battle. There was multiple times when the Bulldogs were getting big swings. They were able to dig it up, so good job by Lovington.
24-15, Bulldogs lead. Still set point. Morrison to Kimber. Sets Johnson. Big swing by Johnson, and there it is. Bulldogs win 25-15.
That was hot as the surface of the sun. We're going to take a break. 25-15, Bulldogs win. We'll be right back.
I can't think of his name.
This is the owner of Trustmark Roofing, and nothing makes us happier than telling our customers no. As in, no pricing games. We give you a guaranteed price, and then we stand by it. No surprises, no gotchas. No obscurity. We don't just tell you what's wrong with your roof. We record our inspections and show you. No lemons. We install premium roofing materials from top brands like Owens Corning. No shortcuts. We're in the 2% of roofers with the Owens Corning Preferred Contractor Certificate for our local area. This means we offer precision installation and the longest warranties. Want a beautiful new roof that's built to last? Choose Trustmark Roofing, the roofer that loves to tell our customers no. For an estimate, call us at 575-755-ROOF or find us online at trustmarkroofpros.com.
Trustmark Roofing, we put people first.
According to the American Breast Cancer Society, when breast cancer is found early and confined to the breast, the 5-year survival rate is nearly 98%. That's why it's so important to take steps to detect breast cancer in its earliest stages. Know the warning signs, learn how to do self-breast exams, and schedule regular mammogram screenings. The more you know, the easier it is to fight this disease. Ladies, take charge of your health. Think pink. This message brought to you by Forest Tire in Carlsbad.
Kane Electrical Supply is your #1 distributor when it comes to the top-of-the-line inventory. Kane Electric carries name brands such as Appleton, Burndy, Fluke, Cooper Lighting, Hoffman, Phillips Lighting, iDeck, Klein Tools, and Square D. Kane Electric has your professionals and will assist you with any information you may have on electrical supplies. Kane Electric delivers on location too. Come by Kane Electric today in Artesia at 1911 North Roselawn.
Since 2019, Spur Energy Partners has been committed to the markets we have operations, including right here in Artesia, New Mexico. We are proud of this community and we work hard to be a good citizen and support our local economy, our local schools, and our local families. That's why Spur Energy Partners is excited about bringing the Artesia Bulldog broadcasts to you. Good luck, Bulldogs, and safe travels in the 2022 season. Play hard with Bulldog Pride from Spur Energy Partners.
My name is Larry Dean. I'm the discipleship pastor here at Faith Baptist Church, and I'd like to invite you to something we call faith groups. Now, there are a ton of resources out there to help people better understand the Bible, but I believe the very best way to grasp the truths of Scripture is to get together with other adults on a regular basis to study the Bible. And that's what we do every Wednesday night here at Faith Baptist Church. So if you're not in a weekly Bible study, come join us this Wednesday at 6:15 for faith groups. Thanks, God bless, and go Bulldogs.
Welcome back to Bulldog Pit as the Artesia get set #1 in their first district action against the Lovington Wildcats. Here he goes. This is at #2.
Coda Beltran with the serve. Rodriguez will go to Layla. She'll just get it over. Coda to Kimber. Kimber quick set to Lena Harvey. Blocked at the net by Grebon.
Great block there by her. She got up and put it right. Her block had her hands positioned just right. It went over the head of the most far back Bulldog player. The most far back. I don't know about that.
Wildcats 1, Bulldogs 0. Morrison to Kimber. Cross court to Elena. Dug on the back row by Layla. Taken over by the Wildcats. Kimber back set to Warren. Dug by the Wildcats. Get it over. Coda will chase it down. Free ball for the Wildcats. Layla to Hernandez. Big swing by Castro. Dug by the Bulldogs on back row. Carmen. Coda goes to Elena Harvey. She just gets it over. They hit it right back to the Bulldogs. Kimber will set up. Morrison tip shot in the middle. Dug by Grebon. Taken over by Layla. Carmen. Kimber with the second shot where no one was.
Now, I got a question. I've asked it probably 20 times the last 3 or 4 years. Is that a kill?
I don't know.
I don't know either. All right, Destiny Johnson checking into the ball game.
It
Carmen
is.
Harvey will take a seat.
They're putting it up there as a kill.
Well, I mean, it was a shot over and nobody touched it.
Jeff says it's a kill, so I'm good with him.
I'm good with him. All
okay.
right.
He's official. No, he's not. Morrison with the serve. That'll be right on the net for Lena Harvey. There's a kill.
That's a happy birthday. So he's not the official, even though he's the official.
I was going to say official scorekeeper, but he's not.
The person next to him is keeping it on the book.
And that would be, is that Matt? Is that Con? No, not Con. Sir Castro, they get it to Grebon. She hits it over, dug by Coda. Kimber, cross court to Johnson. Big swing off the Lovington block for a point.
Another good point for the Bulldogs.
Bulldogs take the lead 3-1. First match in district play for both teams as we have begun the district play, and that serve by Morrison goes into the net. Bulldogs coming in tonight ranked 5th in 4A. Goddard, our other district opponent, is ranked #1. And we go there Thursday night to play at Ground Zero. Morrison takes that serve and hits it into the net. Point Wildcats. Tied it up 3-3 here as Carly Knapp, the sophomore, will go back to serve again for the Wildcats. Her jump serve will be taken by Coda. Kimber Gives it to Johnson. Dug on the back row right by Rodriguez. Layla gets it to Castro. She takes it over, but out. Point Bulldogs.
Couldn't remember, but that's what I was looking up.
Daniel Kidd is the official scorekeeper. 4-3, Bulldog lead.
Owens checks in for Warren.
Owens' serve will be in.
That was a good shot.
Nice.
They made the wrong decision back there, which sometimes it looks like it's going to be long. They let it go, but it fell right on the line. Actually, right inside the line.
So Bulldogs take a larger lead, 5-3. Owens goes back to serve again, the junior for the Bulldogs. That serve will be taken by Knapp. Dug out by Grebon. Free ball for Artesia. Johnson to Kimber. Back to Johnson, and that hit is out.
Yeah, I thought they got their hands up there, and I thought they might have drew some fingertips, but they did not. So the big swing by Johnson goes out. Is checking in for number 2, Grebon, is Hernandez for the Wildcats.
Rodriguez serving for the Wildcats, 5-4. Kimber back set to Elena, down the line shot dug by Knapp, hit the scoreboard and went over, and they're going to call it Artesia point.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. If it comes over, then it's not if it's on your side, you can play it as Harrison checks back in. And it was Aragon that checked in for Lovington, not Hernandez.
Bulldogs lead 6-4. Elena Harvey back to serve. Goes down the line and in.
And that wasn't even really that close to being out. I think Lovington just thought it was going to be long. I don't know what they might have thought because they didn't go for it.
I agree. 7-4. Bulldog lead. Elena Harvey goes down the line again. Castro's there. That'll be a free ball as Leah gets it over for the Wildcats. Kimber will set up Johnson. Big swing by Johnson and another kill for her.
Right down the left lane there from the lefty. And she hammered it home. Her 5th kill here in the first and now in the second set. So 5 kills through 1.5.
Elena Harvey will serve again for the Bulldogs. Outside hitter. Senior for the Bulldogs. And, we got the official down here talking to the official scorekeeper. And they're looking at the rotation of the Wildcats. I was looking at Elena Harvey. She went back to serve. She threw the ball over to the line judge and started walking up in disgust. And I thought, did they give them the ball? Did they call that, that was a clean kill?
I thought the same thing. I was going, what's going on? But you're right. Now maybe she thought that.
Yeah.
Maybe she thought there was some question.
All right, we're back to action here. Bulldogs lead 8-4 second set. They won the first one. That's served by Elena Harvey, taken by Castro. Knapp will go to Leah. She just gets it over. Elena to Kimber at the net. And they're going to call net on Artesia on Kimber.
And what does 4 mean?
I don't know what that is. And Coach Williams doesn't get it either. So he asked for clarification and gets it.
Well, they didn't tell me.
Usually if they're in the net, they hold up your number.
I know, there's not a number 4 out there.
Kimber sets Johnson, and there's a kill for Artesia.
Got a tip, and it landed inbounds.
Bulldogs lead 9-5. Destiny back to serve for the Bulldogs, and that will be out.
Oh, it looked from up here to hit the line. I thought it hit the line. I just thought. All right, Carmen Harvey will check in for Destiny Johnson, and going back to serve will be number 12, Malaya Castro.
9-6, Bulldog lead. That serve will be taken by Coda. Kimber, cross-court set to Morrison. Big swing, dug on the back row by Rodriguez. Leah will set up Knapp. Big swing by her. Dug on the back row by Carmen. Kimber, cross-court to Morrison. Tip shot over the double block, but Layla's there. And free ball for Artesia. Coda with a nice save. Kimber hits it over, dug by Castro. Layla back to Castro. Dug on the back row by Carmen. Kimber will set up Coda behind the 10-foot line. Big swing is out.
Another good volley. There have been a lot of those in this first 2 sets. Both teams hustling and playing very well. We've seen some great recoveries and some big swings as well.
2-point lead for the Bulldogs, 9-7, as Castro will go back to serve again. She's a freshman. And that serve will be taken by Carmen. Nice pass to Kimber. Set up Harrison in the middle. Dug by Hernandez. Play at the net and won by Layla. Wildcat point.
Kimber went up to try to get that. I think she had to reach she was off-centered a little bit is what I'm saying. She had to reach back to her right.
9-8 Bulldog lead. Castro with the serve again. Carmen, nice pass to Kimber. All the way over to Morrison. Big swing by her, and there's a kill.
Nice cross-court shot for Morrison. And that is her second kill, I believe. As checking back into the ball game will be Zoe Warren for Kaylin Owens.
And Kimber Beltran will go back to serve for the Bulldogs. The junior setter, outside hitter. Good serve by her. Layla will set up Knapp. Swing by her. Dug on the back row by Coda. Kimber across to Morrison. Swing by her. Dug on the back row by Rodriguez. Layla will set up Aragon at the net. She hits it out.
Just didn't get down on top of it. It flew on her. So point Bulldogs as Kimber will serve once again.
11-8 Bulldog lead. Drops it right over the net. That'll come right back to the Bulldogs. Carmen to Kimber. Big set to Harrison, and big kill by Harrison.
She was in sync that time. Quick set in the middle, and she put it straight down. I saw something on, I think it was on Facebook. There was some volleyball. It was like a reel, and these guys were jumping like 50 feet in the air and hammering it straight down.
Yes.
It was men volleyball.
Yep. Bulldogs lead 12-8. Kimber will go to Morrison again. Swing by her. Cross-court shot is out. Yeah, you get up in the college, especially, well, some high school, but college teams, especially men's teams, and gosh, they can jump so high, and they're already 6'4", 6'6".
I know, and then they just put it straight down.
Yeah.
So Rodriguez takes a seat. Coming in for her was number 2. I'm sorry, no, Greben. Yeah, number 2, Greben.
12-9 Bulldog lead. Coda goes to Kimber. Back set to Harrison, and she hits it in the net.
A little frustration that time on Harrison's face.
12-10 Bulldog lead as Aragon will go back to serve again for the Wildcats. Coda pass to Kimber. She'll set up Coda. Back row shot dug by Aragon. Chased down by Castro. Free ball for Artesia. Coda to Kimber. Morrison, big swing. Cross-court shot is another kill for Morrison.
She's done really well from that left side tonight. 2 kills going cross-court into the corner as Elena Harvey checks in for Harrison. And Libero checks back in. Rodriguez on the Lovington side of things for number 16, Aragon.
Bulldogs lead 13-10. Senior libero, Coda Beltran. Going to serve for the Bulldogs. She tries to drop that over the net again, and it doesn't go.
Yeah.
She knew when she hit it.
Yeah. Her reaction. She's trying to be real finesse with those, trying to just drop them over the net, really pressing it. Good effort.
Served by Layla, taken by Morrison. They set back to Morrison. She tips it over. Dug by the Wildcats. It comes over the net. Elena Harvey to Kimber. Coda, and the kill for Coda from behind the 10-foot line.
Thing of beauty, and that's a purposely done thing there for the Bulldogs. They do it over and over again. As Johnson checks back in, Carmen Harvey takes a seat where they go back and set our libero. I don't see many of the other teams doing it. That's why I said that.
Yep. Morrison with the serve. Nice pass to Layla. Set up Castro behind the 10-foot line and blocked at the net by Harvey.
And she was grinning ear to ear. What a great block. She just went straight up, put that straight back down for the point, 15-11.
And you'll see that a lot with those hits behind the 10-foot line because they can read it longer.
Right.
That serve goes off the net, comes to Warren, and she hits it in the net.
She was trying to get a happy birthday there, and she was coming down on her swing. That's what happened there.
And they coached her up a little bit there. Bulldogs 15, Wildcats 12. Knapp with the serve, and there's a point for the Bulldogs. It went under the net.
Kaylin Owens will check back in. Zoe Warren will take a seat, and Owens will go back to serve, leading 16-12 are the Bulldogs here in set number 2.
That serve will be taken by Rodriguez. Layla to Castro. Dug on the back row by Morrison, but Castro was in the net.
Yeah, her follow-through led her right into it. So point Artesia.
Now, your wife came down here and said some of the cheerleaders weren't here tonight for another event, Timeout Wildcats. How did she know some are missing? Because there's a lot of them over there.
I don't understand how that works, so I don't know.
You should know that.
I know. Why should I? There's not as many cheerleaders as there are football players in Artesia, but there is a lot of cheerleaders.
3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. All right, there's 23 cheerleaders here.
And
she
said
some are missing. Yeah, I believe her. I'm not doubting her.
I'm agreeing
I
with
just
that.
thought y'all probably had a conversation and you would know why they weren't here.
Nope. Wasn't sure my wife was coming, and I encouraged her to. And then when she walked in, she just hit me on the back. So we get that a lot. So I kind of was a delay, turned around to see who it was, and it was my wife. And so she knew that, come down and told us during the timeout.
And Coach Mondragon walked by and slapped us on the back again. Starting to really bother me. and I'm kidding, folks.
That's 2 bruises.
Yeah. Knapp will take that serve from Owens. Chased down by Layla. Free ball for Artesia. Coda gets that. Nice pass in the middle to Kimber. Over to Johnson. Tip shot over the block. And a point for the Bulldogs.
That's so difficult because as a back row player, you got to be ready for that big shot. And the block goes up, and then she just tips it right over their fingertips and drops right behind them. Good play there by Destiny.
18-12, Bulldog lead. Owens with the serve again. Rodriguez to Layla. Will come over to Castro. Dug on the back row by Beltran. Set Johnson off the Wildcat block. Rodriguez to Layla to Castro, and that goes off Morrison. Wildcat point.
She tried to get her hands down too late. Got her fingertips back there on the back row.
General rule on the back row, if it's hit hard and it's above your waist, you got to let it
Get
go.
out of the way.
And that was over her head.
Rebound checks back in. Castro will take a seat. That's Myra Castro getting a break.
Bulldogs 18, Wildcats 13. Rodriguez with the serve. Coda, nice pass to Kimber. Back set to Elena Harvey off the Wildcat block, and a point for the Bulldogs.
And I said that backwards. I think Grebon, let's see. I think it was Grebon that took a seat, and coming in was Castro. All right, so coming in for the Bulldogs, Harrison for the libero.
Elena Harvey will serve, leading 19-13. Layla takes a second hit over. Harrison's there. Johnson will just take it over for the Bulldogs. Knapp to Layla to Leah Hernandez, dug by Kimber. Elena to Johnson off the block, and another kill for Johnson.
Johnson now with 8 kills here in two sets. Not quite through, but the Bulldogs get to 20 first, and they now lead by 7, 20-13.
Rodriguez has to go over near the visitor seats and get the ball. So Elena Harvey serving again, and there is I thought that went off a double hit, but they get it over. Johnson to Kimber, set in the middle to Hattie. The roll shot is down and good.
So Hattie's third kill of the night, and the Bulldogs now go up by 8 here in set number 2.
Looked like it went off her arms and hit her in the chin.
I know, I thought the same thing.
And that serve is out by Elena Harvey.
Man, that looked like it was, man, my eyes are deceiving me tonight.
That was out by 4 feet.
I know,
I'm just
they're
kidding.
deceiving me. Elena takes a seat, Coda comes back in for the Bulldogs.
Leah Hernandez back to serve. Morrison to Kimber. Harrison mishits that. Point Wildcats. See the importance of the first pass there as Kimber had to chase that down, and then her set wasn't good, so it kind of threw Harrison off. Bulldogs lead 21-15. There's a beautiful pass by Coda to Kimber. Big set to Harrison, blocked at the net by the Wildcats, dug by Morrison. Kimber back set on this side to Johnson. Nice dig by Knapp. They'll get it across court to Leah Hernandez. Dug by Morrison. Kimber, quick set in the middle to Harrison. Dug by Rodriguez. Taken over by Layla. Johnson with the dig. Kimber with the quick hit, but dug on the back row by Leah. Rodriguez will get it to Knapp. Free ball for Artesia. Owens will go to Kimber. She'll chase it down anyway. Morrison will take it over. Free ball Wildcats. Layla, tip shot by Hernandez. Dug on the back row by the Bulldogs. Quick set for Johnson. Dug by Rodriguez. Over to the Bulldogs. Owens to Kimber. To Johnson, big swing, dug by Rodriguez. Leah to Castro, free ball Artesia. Owens to Kimber, she takes the second shot over, and Layla unable to dig that for the Wildcats.
And that's what that little second shot will do when you could drop it in. It throws everything off. They got to it, but it went off to the side. We're going to have another timeout taken by Lovington. 22-15, the Bulldogs lead here over the Wildcats in set number 2, and looking to get 2 sets to none and then have a chance to sweep
So the Bulldogs Thursday night will go in and take on a very tough Goddard Rocket team, as they're ranked number 1, have been ranked number 1 almost all year, Joby. And very, very strong this year. So, and then playing them at home in district play, so it should be a great match.
I think so. I mean, everything points to that. I think where are the Bulldogs ranked right now? You may have said it 5th. And I think that's partly a strength of schedule thing where we've definitely played up and played some good, really good teams. Not that Goddard hasn't, but just our ranking, I mean. Because I'm thinking that possibly, you know, from my perspective, looking at the other teams, we're probably more like the number 2. I mean, really. But we have four or five losses, and so that does drop you.
Well, it'll be a good matchup. But we're last year. Goddard beat us in district last year, and then, then we went state tournament, and we won state. Yeah. So, but those good matches really get you tuned up. Bulldogs lead 22-15. Johnson serve taken by Knapp. Layla go to Castro. Free ball for Artesia. Harrison to Kimber. Back to Harrison in the middle. Off the net. Dug by the Wildcats. And they're going to get that over. Harrison to Kimber. She'll go to Morrison. Tip shot by Morrison. Dug by Castro. Morrison to Kimber. Back to Morrison. Tip shot is good.
Back-to-back tip shots here by Morrison. The second time works. And that is a kill for her. Her 4th as Destiny Johnson goes back to serve.
Bulldogs lead 23-15. And there's an ace for Johnson.
Ace. And that is her first, I think. But she has 8 kills, so I'm not going to say too much.
Set point here in the second set. Bulldogs won the first one. 24-15 is the score. Johnson serve taken by Knapp. Layla will go over to Castro. Swing by her. Blocked at the net. Dug by Morrison. Kimber set up Coda behind the 10-foot line. Her shot is out.
She hit a rocket straight. Carmen Harvey will check back in for Destiny Johnson. It is set point, 24-16. Lovington serving 16-24.
Castro, the freshman, back to serve for the Wildcats. That serve will be taken by Morrison. Kimber set up Harrison. Her swing is out.
Goes long left for point Wildcats. 17 serving 24.
Castro to go back to serve again. Bulldog fans clapping again. Coda to Kimber right at the net. Harrison with the kill. And there it is. Bulldogs win the second set, 25-17.
All right, we're going to take another break here. Bulldogs lead 2-0 going into set number 3. And for the sweep, we'll be back after this timeout.
Sometimes that dog barking is an Artesia Bulldog preparing for victory. Most of the time, however, it's probably just the family pet asking for attention. Artesia Animal Clinic provides a full range of services for just about any size pet or animal. Our new clinic has been expanded to provide better quality of care, including an in-house laboratory, radiology, surgery, herd health, and more. So the next time your pet looks like they could use some extra care, come by Artesia Animal Clinic in our newly remodeled and expanded facility at 110 West Mahone Drive. Attention high school students and parents. ENMU is hosting an open house event on their main campus in Portales, Saturday, October 29th. Visit ENMU and meet with our admission staff, hear from current students, and have a chance to win scholarships and more. You can also experience tailgating and get free admission to the Greyhound football game. Don't miss out on this great opportunity to experience ENMU. Visit enmu.edu/open house today. Eastern New Mexico University. Student success. That's what we're about.
Keeping up with traditions and keeping up with the new culinary trends, the Adobe Rose is known for using farm-fresh, seasonal local ingredients. Chef Chloe creates dishes that are sure to keep you excited to return. The Adobe Rose menu is ever-changing based on what is in season and fresh. No freezers or microwaves, keeping to our traditions, even the beer and wine list contain large selections from New Mexico. Come experience the atmosphere, fine food, and great service from Adobe Rose, located on North 13th Street, Artesia.
Dean's Inc. of Artesia provides a superior choice for all your electrification, communication, and supply needs, with a vision to be the premier industrial electrical service provider in New Mexico and West Texas, providing unparalleled quality in supplies and service with highly skilled and conscious personnel. We pledge to our customers to exhibit the utmost in integrity and reputation while providing superior quality in all we do. Dean's Inc., located at 409 Commerce Road or online at deansinc.com. DeeDeeNK.com.
Hey, Bulldog Nation. Sean Smalls here for Rebel Daughters Barbecue. So why are Fridays so special around here? Well, I mean, it's Friday, of course, but it's also the day that Rebel Daughters Barbecue is open in Artesia. And trust me when I say it's worth the wait. We're talking about the best brisket, pulled pork, and ribs around, with lots of sides to choose from, including Rebel Daughters' signature burnt-in beans. Order by the plate, the sandwich, or half pound. Open every Friday, 11 a.m. till it's gone at 1410 South 1st in the old Weiler Welding Shop. Make Friday more special with Rebel Daughters Barbecue. And go Bulldogs.
This is John.
Hey, my name is John Jackson.
He's not some actor. He's a steward of the land with a John Deere 3 Series tractor. John runs with us. Nothing runs like a Deere. Get a 3 Series tractor with 0% APR for 72 months at your John Deere dealer today. For additional cost information, please call toll-free 855-633-2316.
Stop by Pecos Valley Equipment in Artesia or Roswell, or visit us online at pecosvalleyequipment.com.
All right, Bulldog fans, we're back here at Bulldog Pit, KSVP Radio, KSVPTV.com. We're out there on YouTube and Facebook. Thanks for joining us tonight. Good crowd here for the Bulldogs. Lovington brings some crowd as well here in the first district matchup for both teams. And the Bulldogs right now lead 2-0, and here's Robbie Blue with the call. Silently calling.
In my head.
In his head.
Knapp serves that into the net, so the Bulldogs score first in this match. You couldn't hear that?
I could not hear your brain going.
Oh.
No, I was getting a little concerned.
Coda's serve taken by Knapp. Layla will set up Grebon. She hits it in the net. Bulldogs lead 2-0.
And again, Bulldogs, if you're just now joining us, they won the first 2 sets. And so if they get this one, it'll be a clean sweep of the Wildcats.
Coda with another serve across court, and that is in.
Right down the line. She's done that a bunch this year. She has that cross court, hitting it from the right side, little floater that looks like it's just going to sail out, and it just takes a drop. Great serve.
So she'll go back to serve again now, leading 3-0. Drops it right over the net on the right side. Hit over the net by Wildcats. Free ball Artesia. Big swing by Morrison. Cross-court shot dug by Knapp. Layla will set up Grebon. Dug on the back row by Carmen. Kimber back set to Martinez. Blocked at the net, but Bulldog point.
Yeah, it was blocked straight down on her side. It was a good effort there by number 2, Grebon, but she couldn't recover from it. As she came down, she tried to get it back up in the air, but it hit it into the net.
Bulldogs now lead 4-0. Coda again with the serve. Big serve this time. Nice dig on the back row by Rodriguez for a pass. Big swing by Castro, dug by Coda. Kimber cross court to Morrison. Big swing by Morrison and a kill.
So back-to-back big swings, and the Bulldogs end up coming out on top with Morrison with the kill, her 5th here on the evening.
Coda goes back to serve again, now up 5-0. Good serve by her. They'll go straight over the net to Kimber. Back to Coda. Go over cross court to Morrison. Roll shot in the middle, dug by Castro. And Grebon will get it over, and Elena Harvey couldn't block that.
So number 2, Grebon gets a kill. Just a soft little tip over that we couldn't get back. As she takes a break, coming in for her will be number 16, Yuri Aragon.
Rodriguez with the serve for the Wildcats. Morrison to Kimber. Cross court to Elena Harvey. Cross court shot dug by Knapp. Layla set in the middle to Aragon, dug by Kimber. Coda will come right side to Martinez. Line shot dug by Knapp. Layla back set to Leah Hernandez, dug by Carmen. Cross court set to Morrison. Roll shot in the middle, dug by Layla. And they will set up Aragon. Free ball to Coda. Kimber quick set in the middle. Elena Harvey, and that is in.
Hit the back row back there, but another big swing there for the Bulldogs as Destiny Johnson will check in for Carmen Harvey. Back to serve will be Morrison for the Bulldogs as they lead here in the third set, 6-1.
When you can tell the Wildcats are on their heels. They're not getting a lot of big swings. We're just taking shot after shot after shot. So right, that serve will be taken over. Elena Harvey swings it, but dug by Rodriguez for the Wildcats. Castro with the big swing, dug by Coda. Kimber, quick set in the middle. Elena Harvey blocked at the net, dug by Elena. Kimber will set Johnson. Big swing by Johnson, and another kill.
Johnson now with 9 of those. As you said, we kind of got them on their heels there. Same thing.
Bulldogs lead 7-1. Kenna Morrison back to serve, the junior for the Bulldogs. Good serve by Kenna. That goes off a net and an ace.
Ace for number 5, and that is her 6th of the ball game. And we got a timeout, Lovington.
So what's going on Friday night?
Friday night, big matchup. The Artesia Bulldog football team, who are now 1-0 in the second season in district play, as they defeated, and hey, there's Michael Duff. I wanted to say that, see him walking across here. As they defeated the Roswell Coyotes Friday night, the number 1 ranked Roswell Coyotes coming into that ball game, and big game for the Bulldogs, and now going in to take on the 1-0 Goddard Rockets, who defeated the Mayfield Trojans in their first district game that was at the Wool Bowl. So we'll be in Roswell Friday night. Friday Night Lights at 7 o'clock.
Yeah, big game there. A tough game, right? Goddard's always tough. Goddard's always hard to win or to beat. And then it's in Roswell at home with the Roswell crowd. So it'll be an exciting night of football. As we have the one and only Michael Duff behind us, patting us on the back and repeating what we say right now.
Yes, it will be.
Say it louder. Go girls! All right, so y'all get to hear Duff there. Bulldogs lead 8-1 here. Morrison with the serve. Castro to Layla. Free ball for Artesia as Aragon gets that over. Elena to Kimber. Back set to Martinez. Cross-court shot is out.
Good job there on the front line by the Lovington Wildcats, number 16, Yuri Aragon. She went out to block it, and she, bent her hands back. I think she thought that was going to be long, and it was.
Leah Hernandez going to serve down 8-2. Coda, nice pass to Kimber, but it took her into the net. As soon as I started to say nice pass, she was getting close to the net.
And sure enough.
And I couldn't stop myself from saying it. Bulldogs 8, Wildcats 3. Coda Beltran to Kimber Beltran. Cross court to Destiny Johnson. Dug on the back row by Rodriguez. Cross court set to Castro. Tipped at the net, dug by Johnson. Back set by Kimber to Martinez. Dug on the back row by Rodriguez. Kayla to Castro. Blocked at the net by the Bulldogs.
Martinez got a great block there. Her and Harvey both went up for it, but I think Martinez got it. As she will check out, coming in for her will be Kaylin Owens, who will go back to serve. Bulldogs have stretched out once again to a 6-point lead. They've done that in the first 2 sets, stretch out early and keep the lead.
It's served by Owens, taken by Knapp. Nice pass to Layla. Right side set to Castro, dug on the back row by the Bulldogs. Quick set in the middle by Kimber to Elena Harvey, and a kill for Elena.
So Elena with her 5th kill on the night. So now we have two with 5 kills and 1 with 9 on the Bulldog side of things. And you just talked about it a while ago. We're keeping them on their heels with those big swings.
Owens will go back to serve again for the Bulldogs. They lead 10-3, and that goes into the net.
Got real aggressive, as every Bulldog server does. They're very aggressive with their serves, trying to make really, really hard serves to return, and that one just a little low.
Castro will serve for the Wildcats. Coda to Kimber. Back set to Lena Harvey. Cross-court shot dug by Castro. Chased down by Leah. They'll set up Rodriguez behind the 10-foot line. Dug by Coda on the back row. Kimber will set up Johnson. Johnson's roll shot dug by Castro, but it goes in the net. Double hit by Aragon.
Natural to do that. She hit it and it went into the net. She reached back for it. So it's just human nature. As Harrison checks back in for Coda Beltran. Elena Harvey back to serve.
Bulldogs lead 11-4. Layla will come all the way across the net. Free ball for Artesia. Elena Harvey to Kimber. Cross court to Johnson. Big swing and a kill for Johnson.
She's going to get into double digits with that one. She's been in double digits, I think, every game, it seems like, for Destiny Johnson. Leading, I think, more than likely leading the team in kills.
Elena Harvey serving, leading 12-4. Layla will set up Knapp. Her tip shot is good.
Got it over the outstretched hands of Harrison and Beltran, and it does fall right in there as Elena Harvey will take a seat. Coming in for her will be Coda Beltran. And for the Wildcats, Grebon will check in, and taking a seat will be the libero, number 33, Rodriguez.
Aragon with the serve, and that is out. Okay, you said Grebon and you said Greben.
I know I've said it different ways.
Which way? Which one is it?
I'm not sure.
You're better at names than I am.
Well, I'm not sure. Sorry, Lovington fans.
I was listening the first time you said it, so I said, okay, Greben. And then you said it like I do, so I know it's wrong. That ball will be taken over by the Wildcats. Morrison on the net. Kimber tries to back set.
Oh, nobody was there. None of the hitters.
Yep, couldn't get it to him. Point Wildcats.
And somebody needs to check in because Destiny was over there to check out. Carmen Harvey to check in.
She was talking. Bulldogs lead this third set. They won the first two. They're leading this one 13-6 as Layla will serve. Carmen, nice pass to Kimber, cross-court set to Morrison, cross-court shot dug by Knapp. Layla will set cross throw behind the 10-foot line. She hits in the net.
So the Bulldogs now up by 8, 14-8. Madison Martinez will check back in. Kaylin Owens will get a break. And back to serve, Kimber Beltran.
Kimber with the jump serve from the middle. Rodriguez pass to Layla, goes on the net. She digs it out of the net. Grebon gets it over. Carmen to Kimber, cross court to Morrison, and there's a net call violation on the Wildcats.
So it doesn't go down as a kill. Another big swing there by Morrison, but they got into the net, so not a kill.
Kimber going to serve, leading 15-6. Drops it right over the net. It's going to come right back to Kimber. Coda will go to Morrison. Roll shot by her in the middle, dug by Knapp. Rodriguez chased that down, and that goes over the net. Harrison gets it back up in the air. Free ball for the Wildcats as Carmen gets that over. Layla goes to Leah. Grebon with the shot, and that is out.
Would that be called a double hit at State? The ball really spun on that set. It would be?
Yep.
So my question, and I know that this is just speculation on our part, but why don't they call it all season long? I don't understand.
16-6, Bulldogs lead. There's an ace for Kimber.
Doesn't that make sense? I mean, you call it.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't start calling holding when district starts in football.
You're not gonna like my answer.
Well,
I feel bad about my answer.
Okay. Go ahead. Timeout. You got time to give us the. Are you saying they need to get into the season a little bit before they start calling it, or what's your answer? The officials aren't quite as watching for that at the district level?
Yes.
Or preseason level, the early games?
Yes.
Or just different, well, I mean, if it's a rule, it's a rule is the way I see it. And so I just know that the first year that I ever called volleyball, I got up to state, and I was like, what do they keep calling? Because I didn't know. I'd never seen it down here.
Yeah. Yes.
And are you going to say that they call it more at this up north? Is that where you're going?
No. Let me say this. The officials get graded, and the better ones make it to the state tournament.
Okay.
How's that?
Okay.
Can I put it that way?
I'm with you.
Okay, Kimber with the serve after that timeout. Layla to Rodriguez. Taken over by Leah. Free ball for Artesia. Coda to Kimber. Back set. Slide shot to Harrison. Big kill on the slide.
Harrison with her 5th kill. Great back set there by Kimber Beltran.
Bulldogs lead 18-6. Kimber again with the serve. Rodriguez gets it over for the Wildcats. Coda to Kimber. Set Martinez on the right side, and there's a kill for Martinez.
So the same thing right there. That ball had a lot of rotation. I'm just asking. I'm not trying to pick on these officials. That's not what I'm doing at all. I'm just trying to understand the game better every year. So number 6 checking in for 17 for the Wildcats. That's going to be Lovato checking in for Hernandez.
Kimber back to serve now, leading 19-6. Jump serve from the middle, just drops it right over. Naps right on the net. Tip shot by Morrison is good.
Another kill, Morrison. That's her 7th here in the ball game.
I don't want to say the officials are better. I think it is just a thing. They usually say if it goes one rotation, then it's a double hit. Some of them let it go 2 rotations for a double hit. It's just a kind of a judgment call on the officiating.
Right.
That'll be set up to Grebon. Her shot is dug by Coda. Set Morrison. She tips it over the block for a point.
So a great point there for the Bulldogs. But both of those sets, both for the Lovington Wildcats and the Bulldogs, had some rotation to them.
But is it a full rotation?
Well, that's what I
wasn't looking.
Yeah, it may not be. It may. You know, I may not understand what a full rotation means. I'm going to continue watching though.
21-6. Bulldogs lead. Kimber serve taken by Knapp. Layla will set Grebon in the middle. Dug on the back row by Coda. Kimber set up Harrison. Her shot is dug on the back row by Castro. Knapp's shot dug by Coda. Kimber cross to Morrison. Her tip shot with the left hand is going to be a Bulldog point.
Boy, Lovington really worked to try to get that back over, but just couldn't. It was a good effort by the Wildcats. The Bulldogs now 22-6. Really got the big lead here in this ball game, more than they did in the first 2 sets even.
Kimber back to serve again as the official has to put his headset back on as that ball hit him in the head. That serve is taken by Knapp on the back row, chased down by Layla. Free ball for Artesia as Grebon gets it over. Coda, nice pass to Kimber, back set to Martinez, and she hit it in the net.
So, what have they had those on the whole time, every game?
Yes.
I've never noticed that till you just said it.
I'm like, no. This match.
No,
only.
I know, but I'm talking about
the whole
previous.
match. No.
The previous.
No, they haven't. Bulldogs 22, Wildcats 7. Morrison to Kimber, back to Morrison. Shot off the block and a kill for Morrison.
I noticed them in this one, but then when you said that, I thought maybe they've had them all the games.
I haven't noticed them.
I haven't noticed them as Elena Harvey checks back in. Hattie Harrison takes a seat, and the Bulldogs are 2 points away from sweeping the Lovington Wildcats.
I think it's something for district, maybe.
So they can talk to each other. Is that what those are?
Yep. Coda with the serve, and that'll be an ace for Coda. So it's going to be match points for the Bulldogs. Match point, 24-7. Come on.
Here comes that clapping.
Come on. Students get on their feet. Here's the serve by Coda. Big serve and an ace for Coda.
Oh, it's out.
Oh, it was out.
Didn't touch anybody, got out. And so Coda thought she had it, but out.
She went out. Oh.
Wait, did they overrule?
Yep. They said it was in. So the Bulldogs win the district play tonight against the Lovington Wildcats, 25-7 in the third set.
All right, we're going to get another break going here, and then we'll probably have Coach Lou up here with Robbie. So stay tuned right here on KSVPTV.com, KSVP Radio. We'll see you in just a moment.
It's Chevy truck season at Guy Chevrolet Company in Artesia. The Chevy Silverado is as durable as it is dependable with its proven power and capability along with advanced technology. And this month you can make it your own with a $1,000 accessory allowance when you purchase or lease a Silverado 1500 or HD. So come on in and see us today at Guy Chevrolet Company on the corner of 1st and Main in Artesia or at GuyChevy.com.
Making a great deal better every day.
There is a difference. When was the last time a bank asked you if you'd like to keep more of your money? At Artesia Credit Union, you pay yourself by avoiding big bank fees and all the corporate investors that go along with them. Let Artesia Credit Union help you achieve financial happiness. From home and auto loans to a working line of credit or sending your kids to college, membership is open to anyone who calls New Mexico home. Stop by the branch on 5th Street or log on to artesiacu.org. Artesia Credit Union, member NCUA, an equal housing lender.
Hawker & Sons of Artesia, a company specializing in excavation and construction, is proud to support and provide construction services to the people and businesses of Eddy County and the surrounding area. With their expert knowledge of the industry, Hawker & Sons is well equipped to offer top-level service and professionalism to all oil field businesses, commercial and private parties with excavation and construction needs. Call Hawker & Sons today at 575-365-3175 or visit their website at hawkerandsons.com. Go Bulldogs!
Even if you swing the golf club like an arthritic giant gorilla, you'll look good on the course in professional polos, shirts, and hats embroidered by Business Notions. Even add your company logo to golf balls. So don't look like a gorilla. Call Business Notions at 625-2840. Professional embroidery and screen printing perfect for your next event and sports teams. Business Notions. Our business is making your business look good. 625-2840.
Through Presbyterian Medical Services, Artesia Family Health Center is your all-in-one provider for medical, dental, and behavioral health services. They have highly skilled professionals ready to treat your medical, dental, and behavioral health issues. Appointments are available via phone calls, video calls, and limited office visits to provide you a safe and easy way to take care of your health. Need a COVID test or vaccine? Artesia Family Health not only offers testing, but the Moderna COVID vaccine too. Call and learn more. 575-746-9848 or visit Artesia Family Health at 1105 Memorial Drive in Artesia.
Plumbing, air conditioning, heating, gas lines, sewer jetting, refrigeration, ice machines, RO systems, water softening, sheet metal fabrication, duct cleaning, residential and commercial. Crouch does it all. When you find yourself in need of assistance, give the experts at Crouch Plumbing, Heating and Air Conditioning a call. The Crouches know quality matters, and they'll find the best solutions for your situation. That's 575-746-3782 for Crouch Plumbing, Heating and Air Conditioning, serving all of Eddy County since 1967.
All right, welcome back, Bulldog fans. We are joined by Coach Lou Allen, and we appreciate her coming up here. She missed the game, 2 games ago, and none of the other coaches have come up here.
I know.
I'm like waving them up. Argo's looking at me, shaking her head. The other ones wouldn't even make eye contact.
You know, I'm sure they were just like, don't look.
Yeah, so after the game, we signed off, and Argo came walk by. I said, "What are you doing?" She goes, "I wasn't going to do it. I'm not doing it. I don't talk on the radio." So we appreciate you coming up.
Oh, well, which is funny because last week we had senior night, and so Coach Williams had told them, hey, you're going to go talk on the radio. So it was all planned, and then they're like, no, she's good. We'll take care of her stuff. So.
All right, so district play begins tonight. Good showing by the Artesia Lady Bulldogs as they win in 3. Give us your quick take on the game.
Yes, so we've been really focusing again on passing and serving. And so the girls did extremely well with that tonight. They passed, they served. You know, we had a different, Lovington pulls off, right, and plays a lot of just defense, defensive-minded. And so that caught us off guard a little bit, but we were able to just win the rallies. And that's what you need to do with teams like that, is just finish the rallies.
Yeah, I mentioned on the air that they seemed like we were just taking shot after shot after shot, which they're good on defense, but eventually you're going to get one down.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Keep moving. And so so definitely, and the girls were able to run some things tonight that we needed to get a little bit more efficient on, and we were able to do that. So.
Well, good win tonight. We have some stats.
Yes, sir. So we have Destiny and Kenna coming out with double-digit kills, 11 for Destiny tonight and 10 for Kenna Morrison. Definitely finding the holes and being able to do that from both of them. You know, Destiny is on that left side, if y'all have noticed, with Charity out. And so she's having to do some different things. So that's good for her out of that side. Kimber, 33 assists tonight. Pretty big numbers for that. 14 digs on Coda. Not too many digs on a team, you know, that doesn't hit as much at us. Hattie with 6 kills. Had a couple solos. And then everybody else is kind of Elena with 6 kills. And then a couple from the back row. So.
Well, it's a good game tonight. Good way to start district, right?
Yes, yes. First win with district. You know, we are on the road on Thursday.
Yep.
At Goddard. So.
Yeah, number 1 team in the state.
Yes, sir.
And so we talked about it a little bit during the timeout. As always, Artesia Goddard, last year, tough matches, which you want.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Leading up and going into the state tournament. So
even in, you know, we talked about that. Even, you know, a lot of people, it's meeting up twice, you know, in the very beginning of that bracket. And then right before the state championship game, that was a tough, all-out, every girl putting everything into it to get to that final championship game. So
yeah, it'll be a different game than tonight. They don't fall back into defense. They're just like us. They attack.
They do. Our digging is going to be different. You know, a lot of passing and serving. We've got to be pressuring. We've got to pressure them.
Yeah, so folks, it's fun volleyball. It's exciting volleyball to watch 2 teams like Goddard and Artesia go at it.
Yes.
So 6:30 Thursday night in Roswell if you can make it, right?
Yes, if you can make it. And then I'm sure you guys are going to be there, right, KSVP? Yep. So please tune in. It is going to be a big game. We haven't matched up with them since a tournament, the big tournament up in Rio Rancho. So we're excited to see them again. They make us better. We're hoping that they think the same with us. And so, but yeah, it's exciting. Big district game.
All right, Coach, we appreciate, as always, you coming up here for Thursday night. Bulldog volleyball, Friday night Bulldog football, and then the next week we're on the road both nights.
Both nights.
But then we get the last 2 district games at home.
Yes, sir. We'll finish off. I'm looking at that calendar. I can't even believe we're already here. Like, this is it. November, those 2 big games, so we need to pack the house definitely. Those are going to be 2 big games for us. So.
All right. Well, as always, thank you for coming and taking the time, and tell the other coaches that we're mad at them.
Okay, I will do that. Thank you all.
Right.
Appreciate it.
Thank Coach Lou.
Bye.
Are we going back on, Joby?
Yeah, they brought some popcorn over, Robbie.
Well, I know you were eating. You had to finish your bite there.
Finish my bite before I could get back on with you. Well, you've already talked about it. We've got the game coming up on Thursday night at Goddard. And so as you and Coach Llewellyn said, we want to encourage everybody to go to Roswell and watch that cheer on the Lady Bulldogs. But if you can't make it, you can tune in here with us. We'll be on the radio and on KSVPTV.com. And then the other thing this week, we'll wrap up the week here. Pecos Valley Broadcasting Company back in Roswell the next night for the Goddard Rockets and the Artesia Bulldog football team. So looking forward to that as well.
Yeah, Bulldogs win tonight, 25-15, 25-17, 25-7. Again, a great start to district, and looking forward to Thursday night. It's going to be a great matchup.
It's going to be a great matchup. All right, Bulldog fans, thanks for tuning in. On behalf of all of our crew, this is Joby Hodling and Robbie Blue saying we'll see you Thursday night.
October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and early detection saves lives. Take care of yourself by staying up to date on your mammograms at Artesia General Hospital. Their 3D mammography brings you the most accurate technology with your comfort and convenience in mind. Appointments average just 15 minutes. If you're a woman over age 40, you don't need a doctor's referral to schedule a mammogram. Remember, early detection saves lives. Request your appointment today at artesiageneral.com/mammogram.
Would you believe it's been 50 years since Dr. Greenhaw opened up his dental practice in Artesia, New Mexico? Smile Expressions will celebrate this big event with a 50th party on Thursday from 2 until 6 p.m. at Smile Expressions, 26th and Hermosa in Artesia. Come by and meet the doctors and the staff. Enjoy food, games, door prizes, and more. That's Thursday, October 20th, 2 to 6 p.m. at Smile Expressions in Artesia.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution.